This is Team Fairness in the dark. I have a street light there. So I'm turning there. That's my light. That's the guiding light right there. The street light. So I don't believe in a theistic God. I believe in the all-powerful oneness. So the all-powerful oneness is that street light. And it's me telling you about the street light. And it's you listening to me telling you. So with this idea of all-powerful oneness, it matches science, non-locality. Science says nowadays that a local universe is not real. Locality is not real. So that there's two independent things from one another. There's not. That's an illusion. It's not real. We see it as being real, like two different blocks, block A and block B. They're not different. It's kind of like everything's made out of the same atoms. That kind of points the way. Everything is the substance of the all-powerful oneness. So you could use the word God if you want. Everything is the substance of God. Our essence is that. The all-powerful oneness is our essence. So it's us. And the idea that God is someone else that intentionally created us with power over us, I don't believe that's true. I do not believe it. I don't think it's true. There might be a part of me in my brain that may or may not be me. It may be an implanted feeling, an implanted thought that wants people to believe that it is the all-powerful God. So of course it's tricking us, and it's in our head. The trickster is in our mind, and that's it. That's all it can do is try to trick. It deceives, and it's challenging us, I think. So I see a positive side to the trickster, to Satan or the devil or whatever you want to call it. God Almighty. The Gnostics called it the laughing stock because it said it's the only God. So I'm getting some good progress. I'm making a lot of progress in my life now. Finally, I went to an AA meeting. I listened to a speaker. He was fantastic. Very funny guy. Been through horrible past experience from childhood on. And a lot of us can relate to that. The program of Alcoholics Anonymous that's outlined in the big book of AA, it's not, it says this is not, we don't know everything. We only know a little. God will reveal more to us. So, I was trying to understand why is it that not all, a large percentage of the people have decided to scapegoat me. And in the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous, it says that we believe no human power could relieve our alcoholism. but God could and would if he was sought. So you can put those words, rewrite that into your God concept. And the big book says, why don't you choose your own concept of God? You know? So I think it's really a wonderful development in the world, in the progress of human spirituality. And spirituality and science are identical in my world. Everything's identical because there's only the one. You know, what's there to compare it to? There's not anything to compare it to. It doesn't have an opposite. There's nothing else. Everything is within the all-powerful oneness. And I don't think it had a brain in the first place, because this is what makes sense. So it didn't intend things to be this way. They are this way. And then the emergent aspect of God came from biological evolution. And it's the power of goodness. So it's about good versus evil. And we have both within us. And we have the trickster within us. It's not you. Find out. Ask it. Are you me or are you someone else? That's what I learned from IFS, Internal Family Systems, and Richard Schwartz and Robert Falconer. It's the most beneficial development in psychology that I have ever experienced in my whole life, because it supports my experience of being one who caught the trickster within. And I know he's there and he won't leave. I used to get mad at him. And now I'm like, a friend of mine told me that he was told, if you're being tormented by the trickster, to thank it for creating some wonderful humor. You know, when it is telling me that my dog got ran over by the freight train, I can say, that is the funniest thing I've heard all day. You make me laugh. I'm glad you're here. So it can't, if Robert Falconer explains how if you don't fear them, if you don't fear them, they have no power. So many of us are having the same similar experience. And the power of good is defeating evil in this day and age rapidly. And I'm grateful I'm part of that. I was told by a higher power that I have the power, I can defeat evil. And that's what I do. And I had to figure out what it is. What is evil? It's unfairness. That's all it is. Love you and I forgive you. Thank you.